Alright, I need to just flip the camera around, give you a little better angle of this. So I've got 5/8 copper tubing. The thing is clearly marked for whatever tubing size you're using. You just undo the wing nuts, slide this onto the tube. Now you can just see in there how it looks like it's threaded, but it's really not. It's just enough so you can grab the tube and it doesn't want to slide around. Tighten this up. The general rule is just a little bit longer because you only have a finite amount of space in the flare itself. So you want it, let me zoom in here. You can see that the tool actually has an indent. You can see it on the smaller one. So you're going to extend this out and into that indented area. That's why you can't have it too far out or it's going to flare out against the tool and it's not going to work right here. You just want the flare out to the end of this flare piece. You don't want it way up here, obviously. So, that. Let me change this. You should be able to see that. And we just crank it down. So, the flare tool grabs around itself here, and then you can see the end of it is flared. The end of this is flared, so as you turn this in, it literally just flares out the copper. Like that. That's really how easy it is. It's not that difficult. Now, I haven't done too many of these, so I might have to do a little bit more. Yeah, see, that barely did anything. So, we'll give ourselves just a little more space here. I didn't have enough tube hanging out. Tighten these. I think that's flaring it. Alright, so let me get this off of here, or slide it back. So you can see, just flared it a little bit, which is just barely enough for this to grab. So, I need more space, I need more hang off the front there, like I was talking about, so I can get the proper amount of flare. And now that I said it, I'm probably going to flare this too much this time. As it seems to be sliding down the pipe, and I don't want it to do that. That should be better. That was part of my problem was, you can see it, the flare tool was actually, it was pulling the flare tool instead of flaring the pipe. There we go, that's much better. You can just see the, I'm going to try and get real close. I don't know if this thing's going to focus. Just see the flare, and I'm at about halfway of it. So I'm going to actually flare it one more time, just a little more. Definitely not finger tight on these suckers. Alright, I think that'll work. Alright. Interesting. The other flare tools I've seen have this actually pivots out of the way, so whatever, doesn't matter. It still works. It's still a flare. Now, and you know what, kiddies? We can start over. You need to put this on the pipe first, because it won't go on the pipe once you flare it. I'll be back. I gotta find a cutter. Oh yeah, that's one. Oh, there we go. That's a bit warm. Woo, ha, woo. All right. That is what a flare should look like. There we go. So now, I think you guys can see that. The flare comes right up to that. The nut slides over. And as the nut tapers on the inside, it's pulling the flare in and pulling it all tight. So I tighten that with a handy dandy pair of pliers, actually probably a pipe wrench. And yeah, away we go. That, after a long process, is flaring copper tube 101. There will be a test at the end of this class.